this is a NextGen African call, and I'll be your host tonight. Now, without much ado, if you can hear me, put in 777. Let's know your location. Where are you listening from at the moment? Let's get to know where you're listening from. Really excited. If you're a guest on the call, we want to welcome you to this amazing presentation. One thing is sure is that at the end of the day, you're going to get information that's going to change your financial trajectory. I'm really excited to bring you this information. You want to get your guests on the call. Let me make sure everyone can hear me loud and clear. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm going to open up the chat box right now. So everyone, you don't need to go to the Q&A section. Go to the chat box, put in 777. I think we've opened up the chat box right now. Put in some 777 in the chat box. Really excited, really elated. I'm excited because I know we're going to get amazing information tonight. So without much ado, I'll be pulling up my slide. Okay. All right. Let's get everyone on the call right now. Really excited. And of course, I'm always pumped up anytime about to share this opportunity. I found this amazing opportunity in the month of June. And the moment I found it, I knew this was that opportunity. So I want to welcome everyone to NextGen. The word NextGen is from the word next generation. I believe this is going to be the next biggest movement. And we're going to see this evolve the next 6 months from now, the next 1 year from now. So if you're listening to this opportunity, I want to congratulate you because you are one of the pioneer members after this company was launched in Istanbul, 14th of May, 2022. So before I go into the information, I'd like to take a quick disclaimer. We make every effort to accurately represent our product, service, and potential for income. There is no guarantee of the level of income, and your results may vary depending on your individual skills, expertise, and effort. For detailed information, please check terms and conditions on mynextgen.io. You want to get more information there. If you're new on the call, I know a lot of people come to meetings like this with skepticisms. I want to say to you, you want to have an open mind. Assumption is the lowest level of knowledge. I had raised my own defenses until I had this opportunity. I saw something really unique. This is not one of those things. This is the thing. So quickly, without much ado, let me talk about the company offices. Now, this is not just like any online business outside there. Anybody can open a website. Anybody can become an actor. Now, this is a company with real offices, physical presence. We have offices in the UK. We have the head office in Birmingham in a place called Fondulop. And of course, we have an office in London as well, St. Catherine's. We have an office in Dubai. I was privileged to be at the Dubai office. After this, we had a soft launch in Dubai, and I was there, met with the CEO, met with the co-founder, asked a lot of questions. People who know me know I asked a lot of questions. And of course, I was excited at the answers I got. And of course, we have an office in Philippines, in Manila. Anyone in those regions, they want to go visit our NextGen office. So this is not one of those companies, one of those businesses. It's a real company with real physical structures. Then we have an office in Turkey, in Istanbul. It's called the Beast Tower. The company actually owns this tower. If you're anywhere in Istanbul, Turkey, you want to, it's one of the tallest buildings. If you're flying over Istanbul, our Turkey office, the Beast Tower, is one of the tallest buildings in Istanbul. It's a 34-story building tower. And of course, we have an office in that tower. It's called the Beast Tower. We also have a team office in Nigeria. So look at the landscape of this opportunity. Look at the Birmingham office. Look at the landscape. Look at the intentionality, the branding. That shows you a company that has a long-term overview. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Birmingham office. You can see the overview of the office there. And then we have the office in Istanbul. The Istanbul office, of course, like I just explained, that is the tower right there. And this is the interior of the office. And then we have the office in Dubai. I was there at the Khalifa district. Now, the office in Dubai is a masterpiece. And of course, I was physically present there at the launch. And guys, I can go on and on. Now, let me talk about something I consider very critical. See, in decision making, because I've been in the space of direct sales for about 13 years, just a little bit about 14 years right now. One of the critical factors to being able to determine a company that's going to go from good to great is not so much so about the product or service. One of the critical factors that determine what company to be part of is the leadership. So you can have a great car, maybe a Bugatti or a Ferrari. If you put the wrong driver behind it, it's just a matter of time, they'll crash it. Leadership has three major components: capacity, competence, and character. Now, these two individuals exemplifies these three main qualities. So let me talk about them one by one. Now, 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐓 is the CEO and co-founder of NextGen. He has built successful companies, and of course, he started building one in 2018, and has helped lots of people win, and gain financial freedom. Now, 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐓 has 17 years of experience in direct sales. 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐓 is one of the very finest individuals in direct space. He has helped lots of companies build their structures, become successful. 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐓 is a phenomenal gentleman. I consider him to be the Cristiano Ronaldo of the direct sales industry. And then let's go on to Paul Chalmers. Now, this was the individual that I listened to in the month of June, and I was sold about 30 minutes into the presentation. Those who know me know I'm a hard sale. I like to dot the I's and cross the T's. But when this man opened his mouth, ladies and gentlemen, 30 minutes I was sold. Somebody once said, if a man opens his mouth, you know who he is. Now, who is Paul Chalmers? He's responsible for managing daily operations, along with being in charge of all trading activities. Now, Paul has a long history in the corporate world. Now, with blue chip companies. He has worked with companies like Mitsubishi, Pirelli, Exxon, and Monsanto. Paul was director of operations for Tyco. If you live anywhere in Europe and the UK, you know Tyco is one A-class company. He was director of operations for Tyco in Europe and UK. He single-handedly handed over a portfolio of $500 million in his purview. Now, Paul Chalmers is one amazing individual. Companies get him into their system to rebrand and revamp the system. Now, Paul decided to build, a trading academy about 12 years ago. That academy has evolved in 12 years to be the largest Forex academy in the UK, if not the whole of Europe. That academy has trained about 139,000 students in it. You see, when I see things like this, for me, I'm compelled. These individuals are not fly by night. You can actually start something today. Oh, this is the CEO. We don't even know him. No track record. These guys, you can check them out on social media. And these are real people providing real services right there to impact on real lives. I can go on and on. Now, these individuals are not known. It takes a company to achieve calling. It takes the right people, the right group to get to your goals in life. Now, these individuals are about the brightest minds put together, to set up a system to make NextGen the next billion-dollar brand. I was privileged to meet some of these individuals in Dubai. I met the likes of Rizwan Goha. I met him in Dubai. Ken Dostan, Kamran Abbas, VP of Marketing, amazing gentleman. Met him in Dubai as well. Haider Mustafa, Shaita Boshwan. Now, these individuals are about the brightest minds they put together to make sure NextGen become the next billion-dollar brand. Now, that being said, let's really go into what this company is about. You see, you get to make money when you bring value to the marketplace. So how does this thing really work? Now, NextGen is one of the finest, one of the most effective, one of the very top, best Forex and crypto education platforms. Now, let me say this to you coming from me. I've been in trading since 2017. We've been able to help lots of people in the other movement around. Thousands of people learn how to trade Forex. But guys, I can tell you the truth. Those who were part of some of the things we did in the past, or part of the Forex academies in the past, think this is 10 times better. And that's because in trading, there are two kinds of traders. We have institutional traders and we have retail traders. Now, this is the irony. In trading, 95% of traders only get into the game to make money for the remaining 5%. So that's why you see traders say, I made money today, I lost it. I lost it eventually. Now, you know why? Because it's a game. 95% of people, they're called retail traders, make money for the remaining 5%. The banks, the hedge funds, the big players. It's a game. And that's because they have tools and strategies that retail traders don't have. See, what you don't know, you don't know. The strength of the oppressor is the maintenance of ignorance. So what we have here is the real thing. Because Paul is a licensed trader. He put together video models, 20 video models that allow you to learn like institutions, to trade like the banks, to trade like the sharks, the banks, the hedge funds, the institutions, to make you allow play on Wall Street, what was not available for people on Main Street. 20 video models, guys. Then you have access from beginners to intermediate to the advanced. Apart from that, you have 12 hours per day live session. It's called trading guidance. The ability to start making money while you are learning. Guys, it's mind-blowing. You see, in trading, there are 3 P's. There's a process, there's a practice, and there's a patience of trading. So while you are learning and demo trading, practicing the act from the academy, you can now start taking some trades by Emma J. Emma J is the daughter of Paul Chalmers. She's a qualified lawyer, started learning how to trade at the age of 14. Emma is one beast of a trader. Now, she tells us when to buy, when to sell, and all we do is to follow the lead. See, guys, somebody once said to me, said, Francis, if you know the way to the place, you know the way to a place, your journey is short. If you know the road to the place, your journey is shorter. But if you are taken by the hand, you're already there. Mentorship is your fast track to mastery. Then we also have live chat support. So let's say I have a problem, going through the academy. I don't know what the, a overbought, oversold is. I don't know what the resistance is. I don't know what all those stuff is. In case I have questions, there's 8 hours per day of live chat support. Now, guys, this is a full ecosystem, a full academy. No wonder NextGen Academy is a licensed academy. It's the same body that gave Oxford license. It's also licensed here. So everybody gets certified eventually. And we're going to know the modus operandi for that. It's amazing. And they have 2 times per day of live analysis. Craig is one of the finest market analysts. He gets to let us know where the market is going. If the market is going up, it tells us to buy it. If it's going down, it tells us to sell it. So while I'm learning, I can leverage this ecosystem to make money while learning. Guys, I can go on and on and on. But of course, let's go to something even more exciting. The company says, apart from the academy, apart from the trading guidance, apart from the live chat, apart from the analysis, there are 3 strategies, and they are called high probability strategies. Now, there are thousands of strategies outside there, but guys, I can tell you the truth. Now, none of them are profitable. Now, what we did in NextGen was to try these strategies for 2 years, for 2 whole years, back to back. Now, with these strategies, we never had a losing week. Each of these strategies are about 80% accurate. We have the Newton Index strategy, we have the 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐄𝐒 strategy, and the Asian rejection strategy. All I need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to learn how to use this. We have somebody in our team who picked up the Asian rejection strategy and flipped his $100 account to $635 in 2 months. Now, that's over 600%. You see, what you don't know, you don't know. The strength of the oppressor is a maintenance of ignorance. You can take a man's jacket, you can take a man's shirt, you can never take knowledge. So you know what I tell people? This is the real thing. Now, at SCOF, we have tools. Now, this tool is one tool I totally am excited about. I've been trading since 2017. I've never had access to a tool like this. Now, because this tool is not available to retail traders. It's only available to institutional traders, the hedge funds, the institutions. And it's not even available. But because of Paul is a licensed trader, we have access to this tool. Now, the tool is not even anywhere, around means for people to afford. It is $30,000 per month. But in NextGen, we have 1 year access to the academy. Now, if I were to buy this tool and pay for 1 year, I'll be paying $360,000. But because of Paul, and of course, NextGen had to pay for this, and then we streamed the tool. Now, all members of NextGen have access to this tool. Now, what's this tool about? This tool tells you where volume lies. You see, when the big boys are buying, that's the time to buy. When the big boys are selling, that's the time to sell. Because they are buying with volume, billions of dollars. And all I need to do is to leverage. If they write up, I write up. I might not have the volume they have, but this tool tells us where volume is. And I can leverage that tool. It's called the Newton Index tool. And I'm able to use that tool, and guys, we're good to go. Now, on top of everything I've just said right now, the company says, apart from the education you get, every single person gets a reward. If you join NextGen today, it doesn't matter if you trade or not, you get a reward. Now, the first category of people are those who want to learn how to trade Forex and make money while learning. The second category of people are those who want to learn how to trade crypto, the 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐄𝐒 strategy, trade crypto and make money while learning. The third category of people are those who really want to trade but don't have the time. The company says every single person gets 1%, up to 1% of the package amount. So the face value of your package, every single person gets up to 1% of the face value of the package. Now, let me explain this. Not everybody gets up to 1%. Regular members get up to 0.5%. But if you're QT and above, you get up to 1%. QTs get an average of 0.5% daily. The DR Plus gets about 0.7% daily. The DRX gets up to 1%. So ideally, here in NextGen, you get up to 1%. Guys, this is amazing. Now, the question is, how do I become a QT and leverage more rewards? There are two ways. You can either become a QT passively or become a QT actively. And I'm going to explain that in the course of my presentation. Now, the other thing is the NextGen gives everyone an assurance. What it means is that every single person who joins NextGen can never lose your money. The capital you put into the system, there's an assurance that worst case scenario, you get what you put in back. I've been in the industry for close to 14 years. I've never seen a company give that kind of verdict. Guys, I can go on and on and on. So the way this company is laced, the way they put everything together makes it very compliant. Very compliant company that gives you a reward. But they give you a reward in 𝐉𝐺𝐸 token. So you buy a package, you get a reward in their token called 𝐉𝐺𝐸. Now, if you don't take out your 𝐉𝐺𝐸 to your external wallet by Sunday night, the company assumes you don't want the 𝐉𝐺𝐸 and they give you euro in return. Now, the company doesn't force its 𝐉𝐺𝐸 on people. I'm going to talk to you about this amazing token in the next couple of minutes. So let's talk about the packages. How do I get started? See, nothing starts until you start it. Now, all of the packages gives you access to 20 trading models. 20 trading models where you get access to all the models. In fact, there are 22 models because there are 2 bonus models. So about 20 trading models, you get from basic to intermediate to advanced. That means I don't know nothing about Forex or crypto. I want to learn. From this model, you get funneled in and you come out a professional trader. 20 trading models. And then on top of that, you get 3 strategies that allow you to earn while you learn. And then all of the packages gives you access to that. Now, the only difference is in the live trading support. Now, the live trading support is where I get leads, I get to know when to buy, I get to know when to sell, I get directive, and because mentorship is your fast track to mastery. If you're buying a 100 euro package, you have 7 days of live trading support. If you're buying, of course, if you're buying the 14-day package, you have the 200 euro package, you have 14 days of live trading support. If you're buying the 500 euro pack, which is the business pack, you have 1 month of live trading support. If you're buying a professional package, which is 1,000 euro, which I highly recommend, if you really want to go deep dive, really want to enjoy this, qualitative education, I recommend 1,000 euro and above. Now, if you're buying the 1,000 euro package, you have 3 months of live trading support. If you're buying the elite pack, which is 2,500 euro, you have access to 6 months of live trading support. You see, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. If you're buying the 5,000 euro package, you have 12 months of live trading support. Now, the other packages you can buy are the 10,000 euro package. Now, every of these packages give you a reward. And the higher the package you buy in terms of face value, the more reward you get. Now, it's amazing. So if I'm buying the 10,000 euro package, I have full access for 12 months, live trading support. If I'm buying the 20,000 euro package, I have full access for another 12 months. So that means I get every infrastructure. I also get access to 12 months of live trading support. If you're buying the trader pack, which is 25,000 euro, you have 12 months, ladies and gentlemen, of amazing education. You know what I tell people? If you hang around the barber shop for too long, one day you get a haircut. You might be new to trading, but if you hang around NextGen Academy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you're going to be a beast of a trader. Now, that being said, so let's go to compounding. How do I become a QT? How do I get higher rewards? Very simple. Now, there are 2 ways you can do that. You can either compound, there's a passive way of doing that. There's an active way of doing that. The passive way says, Francis, I don't want to get anyone involved in this business. I have my funds. I want to leverage my funds and, of course, also decide to learn. You have the option to do that. Everybody earns a reward. But, of course, how do I maximize my reward? Now, to become a QT passively, all you need to do is to compound for 26 weeks consecutively. Now, anytime you're compounding, your weeks are intact. Now, listen to this. Everybody in NextGen have 52 weeks to learn and 52 weeks to withdraw. Everybody in NextGen has 52 weeks to learn on the academy and 52 weeks to withdraw. Don't forget that. Now, anytime you're compounding, your withdrawals are intact. They don't reduce. And that's amazing. Albert Einstein made a statement. He said, compounding is the 8th wonder of the world. He said, those who understand it earn it. Those who don't pay it. Compounding is an amazing strategy. Those who know compounding, don't play with compounding. So you compound for 26 weeks, and then you withdraw for 52 weeks. Remember, you have 52 weeks to learn, 52 weeks to withdraw. Don't forget that. Now, that being said, guys, let me show you a compounding history. Now, in NextGen, you can compound however you like. One good thing about this amazing opportunity is control. You know, there are systems that tell you have to plug in your money. You don't have to break it, X, Y, Z. In NextGen, you are in control, ladies and gentlemen. You can decide to compound for 2 months, compound for 3 months. But when you are compounding, you are increasing the face value of your package. You are growing it exponentially. So when you start to withdraw, you are withdrawing at a higher volume. That makes a lot of sense. So if I compound for 8 weeks, this is hypothetical. Let's say I have 5,000 euro package. I'm enjoying the education. I'm enjoying the strategy. I'm utilizing all those tools to make money. But while I'm doing that, I can also maximize the company trading engine. So let's say I compound for 8 weeks. Now, this is what I get. And when I withdraw after compounding for 8 weeks, which is 2 months, if I start to withdraw for 52 weeks, I'm going to get 7,800 euro, hypothetically. Now, if I decide to compound for 24 weeks, that's about 6 months. Remember, you are in control in NextGen. And if I start to withdraw, that means I raise the value to 6,000 for 8 weeks. I raise the value of the package to about 9,000 in the case of 24 weeks. That means if I start to withdraw my money, now for 52 weeks, I'm going to earn 11,700, over 200%. I just compounded a little to raise the face value to 9,000, and I started withdrawing. It only makes sense, guys. Now, if I decide to compound for 34 weeks, remember, you have control. Now, what it means is that when I start to withdraw after 34 weeks, I'm going to get up to 14,820, almost 3x my money. Now, if I decide to compound for 42 weeks and I start to withdraw, remember, I get 18,200. That is staggering. Almost 350% going 400%. Now, if I decide to compound for 47 weeks and I withdraw for the remaining 52 weeks, I get 400% my money. Now, you see this analysis that really helps you to understand the beauty of this amazing engine. Guys, it's phenomenal. Now, this is a quick summary. Now, if you compound for 52 weeks, this is hypothetical. You withdraw for 52 weeks, your 5,000 becomes 20,000, your 10,000 becomes 40,000, your 25,000 package becomes 100,000. I can go on and on and on. So let's talk about this amazing digital asset we have here. So we have a digital asset that's put together in NextGen. Now, what we have here is an ecosystem. It's a one-stop shop. We have the 𝐉𝐺𝐸 token. I believe the 𝐉𝐺𝐸 token is the next big thing in the crypto market. It was launched at 0.2 cents in the month of April. And as at this afternoon that I checked, it was at 0.73. You can confirm that it's on CoinMarketCap. It's also on CoinGecko. It has risen by over and about 350%. Now, the total supply of this token is 99 million, and it's on 2 blockchains, the Binance blockchain and the Polygon Matic blockchain. Now, what is the use case? The use case is typically around NFTs, non-fungible token. And the NFT space have been predicted to be the next big thing. It's a over $1 trillion industry in retrospect. And of course, we have Metaverse. We also have, it's also a gamified token. Guys, it's a play-to-earn token. I'm going to talk to you about our NFT games. So guys, you can exchange this on DexTrade or PancakeSwap. And of course, we have projects that are coming soon. We call this the 𝐉𝐺𝐸 project. Now, we have 𝐉𝐺𝐸 wallet already. You can download your 𝐉𝐺𝐸 wallet right away after this call on your App Store or your Google Play Store. Now, of course, it's a non-custodian wallet. You can send, you can receive, and store 𝐉𝐺𝐸 on this particular wallet. It's a decentralized wallet. You could actually buy up to top 100 cryptos with your Visa or MasterCard. You can also swap the coin on this wallet. Now, these are projects that are coming soon. We have the NFT marketplace, we have the NFT generator, we have the NFT staking, and this is the big one, guys, the NFT games. In the crypto space, this is a complete disruptor. There's nothing like this in the crypto space. You see, people don't buy the similar, they buy the different. Now, the NFT games, every single character in this game is going to be an NFT. The sword, maybe the shield, the bike, every single character. And of course, part of what we're using to play the game is 𝐉𝐺𝐸 token. Now, I'm an economist. You know, when supply is fixed and demand is high, price goes up. Now, no wonder this token is almost going to about 0.8 cents. Now, it's been predicted to get to 10 euro in about 1 year. And I'm not surprised if that happens. Now, that being said, guys, we are big on NFT projects. And of course, this is a very big space everybody should look out for. It's proposed to be over $1 trillion industry. Now, apart from NFT, we are big in real estate. Already, the company has the Beast Tower, is a 34-story building tower, about 324 apartments. It's called the Beast Tower in Istanbul. The valuation of this tower is about $50 million. Already, we are setting up apartments in Dubai as we speak. And of course, big in real estate with physical structures as well. Now, let's look at something I think is really amazing. You see, you can decide to hold your money in euro, your withdrawals in euro, or hold it in AMGEM. Like I said to you earlier, if you don't take the money out by Sunday night, the company assumes you don't want the AMGEM token. And I know when I withdraw and I convert my token to fiat, it suffers inflation. But if I hold it in an asset that's increasing, then I make more money. So let's look at some hypothetical example. So what if I decide to withdraw my money in AMGEM? What's possible? Now, with what AMGEM token is doing right now, it's mind-blowing. As of today, from April till now, it has done about 350%. You can think of that. Bitcoin is crashing, Ethereum is crashing, AMGEM is rising. And that's because of the use case and the tokenomics. Now, that being said, a €100 package, I have the education, I have the strategy, I have all those tools. But the company says, I can also make some good money. If it rises to €5, potential income is about €3,000. Now, remember, this value of the token, this is a 2-year analysis. I compound for 52 weeks and start to withdraw. Now, if it rises to €10, hypothetically, it's about €6,000. I buy a €200 package. If it rises to €5, it's about €6,000. It's mind-blowing. The possibilities are endless. If it rises to €10, it's about 12,000. You see, I tell people assumption is the lowest level of knowledge. If it rises to, this is €500 package, apart from the education, apart from the value, which is amazing. If it rises to €5, remember, it's already getting to 0.8. We've not released the NFT games. We hear that it's going to be launched in October. When it launches, it's going to be sporadic. Now, if it gets to €500, this is 15,000. I can go on and on and on. You see, guys, men may lie, women may lie, but numbers never lie. Now, that being said, guys, how do I get started? Now, to join NextGen is simply free. Now, you want to reach out to somebody, the person who got you on this call, and tell them, give me your link, let me start right away. But for you to start accessing and getting value, you need to buy a package. Once you get a package, you have access to the Forex and crypto education. You're able to make up to 400% when you compound. You can decide to hold your AMGEM token and enjoy the value rise. And then you earn passive rewards as well. Now, the good news here is that we don't pay subscriptions. Now, it's amazing to know where I was coming from. We pay subscription every single month. Guys, this is one amazing opportunity. Now, before I go into anything, let's talk about payouts, which is a very important thing. How do I get paid? Now, this question comes in often and often. Now, we get commissions paid 7 days a week. I will get our rewards 5 days a week. The company trades Mondays to Fridays. I will get paid 5 days a week, except for NFTs and bank holidays. We get paid every single day. Now, before I go into any other thing, which is the next part of this opportunity, I'd like to share something I think is really important. I've been in the space for right now, maybe close to 14 years. I've never seen a company this transparent. Now, a company that's able to show you their daily trades, publicly declared, I've never seen. If you're on this call and you've seen anyone or any company in the trading world that can publicly show you their trades, now you can raise your hand. Now, this is mind-blowing. Now, that being said, guys, I'll show you something. I'm going to really share the screen and maybe take you on just a minute. I'll take you to FS Blue. This is a third-party independent platform. It's called FS Blue. Third party. It's a third-party audit trading platform. Anyone can come on FS Blue and declare their trades and get everyone to see it. A company like NextGen, with a level of confidence, capacity, competence, was able to go out and put out their result on FS Blue. That, for me, is high-level transparency. A lot of people put money in companies that you don't even know what they are doing. You don't even know when they are profitable. That's a malady. Now look at this, guys. Now the number is right there. It is fsblue.com/users 988917. You can take a snapshot. Now you could check this out as part of your due diligence. Now look at this. This company put out about $30 million. I believe this is one of the accounts. $30 million in this account. And everyone in NextGen, people even outside NextGen, can check and see what they do daily. I'm a trader. Now, not any trader. Only very few traders can show you their results daily. Traders make money today, they lose money tomorrow. But NextGen could show you what they do on a daily basis. They've grown that account in about 129 days to $40.4 million. Now, the numbers are exciting, but I'm telling you what excites me more. They've closed profit of about $10.4 million. Now, check out that. And of course, you can see it's a real account. This is not a demo. And of course, you see something else. The history is in 129 days. Now, what excites me more is not the numbers. And I can tell you that. In all my trading experience, I know that it's not about what you make, but what you keep. In trading, two things are important to me. So when you tell me you've made money, two things I want to ask you. What's your strategy? What's your money management and risk management? If that is in place, then I can be sure you're not going to go lose that money back. Now, the consistency of their trade because of their risk and money management. Look at this guy. Look at the peak drawdown. It's minus 1.6 for 129 days. The peak drawdown, that shows a controlled trading platform. Now, you see, guys, when I saw the level of competence, it blew my mind. You might not understand what I'm saying, guys, but traders in the house know what I'm talking about. Now, you are trading a $30 million account. Your peak drawdown is 1.6. It's huge. That means you've locked risk. They can trade like this for 10 years. No shaking. When I saw that, it blew my mind. Now, the level of transparency, the level of competence, the level of capacity of this amazing company is what blows my mind. And that's why I tell people, you can decide to stay on the sideline. You can decide to watch from afar. There are three sets of people. Those that hear things happen, those that see things happen, those that make things happen. Now, this is huge. If you've ever thought of being part of a company from the very beginning, guys, we are pioneer members. This company was only launched in the month of May 14th in Istanbul. We are pioneer members. We're about to have a major launch in Nigeria for Africa. Now, the next part of this opportunity I'm going to share with you is not compulsory. Now, I have a rule that have guided me for 13, 14 years. I never promote what I'm not excited about. If it doesn't excite me, which is actually hinged on belief, I must believe in the opportunity. I traveled to Dubai. I did my due diligence. I asked questions. And guys, that's why we're promoting. Now, my mentor said to me, Mr. David, he said, Francis, it has to excite you. Whatever excites you will make you enthusiastic. Whatever makes you enthusiastic will make you expose. Whatever you expose will eventually explode. So it's excitement, enthusiasm, exposure, and explosion. Guys, the next 6 months, the next 1 year, you're going to have NextGen to be a household name. The question is, will you be a partaker or a spectator? So there are 5 ways you can decide to share this opportunity if you decide to. You don't have to do this. You could decide to let your money work for you, but if you decide to share this opportunity, guys, you make more money. Now, look at this. If you invite people to join the opportunity, the company pays you 10% from every single package. Somebody buys a €1,000 package you brought in directly, you get 10%. Somebody buys a €25,000 package, you get 10% of that, 2,500. Somebody buys a €20,000 package, you get 2,000. And that is paid daily. Guys, the numbers are amazing. You know, we had a gentleman who in 6 weeks did over €100,000. You see, what you don't know, you don't know. The strength of the oppressor is a maintenance of ignorance. Now, this is direct bonus, and you can bring in a whole city. You get 10% on every single person. Now, the second way you earn is the binary and team bonus. It becomes even more exciting. The company says here, you can bring in as many people under you, but you can only build 2 teams. That means I could bring in 1,000 people, but I build 2 teams. Every other person above me have to build 2 teams. Now, the good thing about binary is the leverage. Now, because the person above me is building 2 teams. So what happens to the third person to infinity? It spills over. So I enjoy spillover. Now, the binary model is a leverage model. So I tell people the moment you see a binary comp plan, jump in immediately. Timing is important. Now, to enjoy, to really earn from this plan, you need to open up your binary. You need to have 2 minimum packages left and right, 100 euro left, 100 euro right. You open up your binary plan. Now, the company pays you on your smaller team. Remember, you're leveraging from your upline team, from your teammates, from your effort, and the company calculates the smaller team and matches with the bigger team, and they pay you based on your package amount. So if you buy a 100 euro to 500 euro package, you earn up to 7%. If you're buying the 1,000 euro package or 2,500 euro package, you earn up to 8%. If you're buying the 5,000 euro package and above, you earn up to 9%. And the company pays you every single day. The numbers that drop in the wallet daily is amazing. Guys, I tell people this is one project that's going to really transform many lives. Now, the third way of making money is a residual bonus. The company says here, we don't take maintenance. We don't take subscriptions, but we're going to pay you residual income every week. You know, as a network marketer, I didn't understand that. People are not paying repeat purchases. They're not paying subscriptions. So how do you pay that? The company broke this down. Guys, this is a Bugatti of a compensation plan. Now, every time people compound to get to their goal of 400%, remember, compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. As people compound to make more money, the company pays me a percentage of the compounded amount. So it was Richard Branson that said, until you find a way to make money while you sleep, you work until you die. I logged into my back office, checking the numbers. The money was just dropping from people I do not know. The company pays you from first level to 10 levels. So on the first level, you end up to 2% of the compounded amount. On the second level to the 10 level, you earn 1% every single week. But to open up the residual bonus, you need to become a team leader. And I'm going to show you how to do that in the next slides. Now, the fourth way you make money is called the renewal bonus. This is even more exciting. The company says, once you get to 4x your money, compounding, remember we said compound for 52 weeks and then withdraw. Once you get to 4x your money, the company says you might need to buy another package. When you do, your upline earns another direct bonus. Your upline also earns another team or binary bonus. Your upline also earns another residual bonus. And this happens over and over and over again. So this is a summary. I tell people, spend 6 months to 1 year of your life building this business. Give it dogged consistency, rugged continuity. Take away the distractions. Build for 6 months. Build for 1 year. You sit back and you see amazing results drop in your wallet on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Now, that being said, let's go to qualifications. The company says you need to qualify to really enjoy the NextGen opportunity. So there are 2 major qualifications. The first one is called the AT. We call that active trainee. That gives you access to your binary earnings. You need to have 100 euro left, 100 euro right. They have to be your direct, and then you qualify to be an AT. Then the other one is called the QT. Remember, I told you there are 2 ways you can become a QT. The first way is passively, just compound for 26 weeks. The other way is actively, just getting volume of 500 euro left, 500 euro right, and automatically you are a qualified trainee. Now, when I say volume, I mean it could be 100 euro, 200 euro, all combined. As long as they are your direct, you are a qualified trainee. And automatically, you start to earn higher rewards. Now, the other side of this is rewards and recognition. Guys, I tell people, if you really want to get to the point where you want to help people achieve their goals, you want to set that by example. Leadership is by example. The first level of leadership in NextGen is team leader. And guys, if you can go team leader and help others go team leader, I can guarantee you become a global ambassador in NextGen. Now, what does it take to become a team leader? There's a volume requirement and there's a package requirement. So the volume requirement is that you have to have 5,000 euro left, 5,000 euro right. And then out of the 5,000 left and right, 5,000 of that total 10,000 minimum should be your direct, meaning it should be referred by you. Now, the other one is the package requirement. Leadership is by example. It is monkey see, monkey do. Now, what it means is that I have to show myself to be a leader. And the package leaders buy minimum is 1,000 euro in NextGen. And you have a 1,000 euro package, you meet the volume requirements, you're automatically a team leader. And you qualify for the team leader kit. You have the magazine, the gold coin, the badge, the t-shirt, the pen and diary, and NextGen badge. Now, the other ones, qualification levels are even more exciting. We have the team leader level, team manager level, more exciting. We are breaking team managers already in Nigeria, breaking team leaders, popping like popcorn, and it's getting more exciting. You want to get in right now. The best time to strike is when the iron is hot. Now, the team manager level, all you need to do is you have two people who are your direct to be team leaders. You see, Zig Ziglar made a statement. Help many people get what they need, you also get what you want. Just help them grow. Now, you see, in NextGen, the beautiful thing here is that everybody grows together. And I love this company. You see, you don't just grow alone and just become, one superstar. Everybody grows together. It becomes exciting. Help two people in your team become team leaders, and then you become a team manager. You qualify for a NextGen wristwatch. And then you move on to the next level. Even more exciting is senior manager level. Help any two people, it could be any two team leaders in your team or anyone, go team manager, just like you. Now, the moment you have two direct who are team managers, and any two team managers anywhere, left or right, you qualify as a senior manager. And you get an iPhone, the latest iPhone. I hear the iPhone 14 is about to be released. That means you get an iPhone 14 as a senior manager. That's not all. Now we're having an African promotion, travel promotion right now. What it means is that the moment you qualify as a senior manager, anytime from now to the end of October 2022, you automatically qualify for the Birmingham trip. Now, the opportunity to visit the office in the UK, the opportunity to have access, to see the owners, to feel them. See, these guys are really amazing. So we have a travel promotion. All you need to do is qualify to be senior manager. The visa is taken care of, the ticket, to and fro return ticket, and of course you have access to accommodation, quality accommodation, and then you have an opportunity to watch a live premiership match. Now the other level is regional director. Now all you need to do to have two senior managers directly under you, one left, one right, you qualify to be regional director, and you get a MacBook, and then you move to regional president. As a regional president, all you need to do is you have two regional directors, two direct, one left, one right, you qualify for a Rolex wristwatch. Now, all this could be monetized. You qualify this month, by 10th of the following month, it's credited to your account in monetary value. So you don't have to wait for global conventions. Guys, this is amazing. Now, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. Now, at the president level, the company says all you need to do is to have two regional presidents, two direct, one left, one right, and you qualify for a Mercedes-Benz. It could be a Maybach, it could be a C-Class or a G-Wagon, whatever class of Mercedes-Benz makes sense. And then you get to global ambassador. At this level, ladies and gentlemen, all you want to do is to help two people become president. It gets exciting. At that level, you get a masterpiece of architecture in the company's tower in Istanbul. Guys, it's valued at $50 million. Imagine having an apartment in a $50 million tower. It's amazing. You can gift it, you can rent it, you can will it. It's your choice. When I saw that, it blew my mind. Now we have help and support in NextGen. Daily webinars, system trainings, personal development, lots of them. We have lots of mentorship. We have lots of leadership meetings. We have lots of local events scattered around Nigeria and diaspora. We have international events. And of course, we have the very first international event coming up, the African event for Africa, made for Africa. We're going to have Rehan Gohar, the CEO. We're going to have Paul Chalmers, the co-founder and MD, and a host of people in the corporate coming to Nigeria. It's exciting. We also have a global event that's coming up in Cyprus. So this is more like an overview. Now, the international event is coming up 1st of October at the Landmark Event Center in Lagos. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss it. If you're a builder in the house, I recommend you have a goal of the number of people you want to have in that event. I recommend. Why do I say so? Every single person you bring to an event is a potential global ambassador. Don't forget that. I am where I am today because I attended an event. I never miss destination event. It's the social effect, the ambience, the recognitions, the leadership, your ability to meet the owners, real life, the testimonials. Now, that makes you. There's something that happens to people when they get out of events. Every single person you bring to an event, don't forget this, is a potential global ambassador. Guys, I can go on and on and on. So what's our goal? Our goal in NextGen is to be the #1 company, not in the world, but for the world. Now, let me talk about Help to Smile as I close this presentation today. Now, Help to Smile is one thing that really got me excited. I've been in the space for over 13 years. I've never seen a company deal with charity this way. The company says, we'll take out 5% of all profit, and then you, NextGen member, decide where it goes. So let's say I have a project worth 100 million or 100,000. The company says, we'll match you 50%. We take 50% of the body, as long as it's a charity project. Now, that means we can now do better things. We can impact on real lives. We can touch more people. Guys, that for me really touched me somewhere. You see, when Nelson Mandela left, your people knew. When Mahatma Gandhi left, your people knew. When Mother Teresa left, your people knew. When you and I live, who we know. When I saw that, it blew my mind completely. See, guys, it's your time to make your decision. I saw this in the month of June, and when I saw it, I knew this was what I wanted. You can either make the money or make excuses. You can never make both. Your decision is your doorway to your reality. Great meetings don't make great people, but great decisions backed up with great action. Now, without much ado, if you got value from tonight's call, put in some 777 in the chat box. If you got value from tonight's call, put in some 777 in the chat box. Superstars, put in 777 in the chat. If you got some value tonight, put in 777 in the chat box. Super, super excited, super elated. I'll be bringing up, I know I have top leaders on this call. I'll bring them last. But I'd like to take a few testimonials from individuals who have used this product, who are part of NextGen, who have experienced NextGen. That really, really speaks volume. I'm going to bring our top leaders. I know I have my guys on the call, senior manager, team managers, amazing leaders in the industry. So I'm going to bring up a few people. The first one I'm going to bring up is 𝐉𝐔𝐄𝐒. This gentleman is one individual that has a heart of gold. Meeting 𝐉𝐷, knowing his teachability index, somebody who's willing to learn and willing to change. He's quite coachable and teachable. Came into NextGen with an open heart. And today, he's been able to do so well with those strategies. In fact, I don't know if he's on the call. There's somebody who is in our team who picked up a $100 account and flipped it to about $635 in 2 months. That's outside the 400%. That's outside the 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐓 token. So I tell people the 400% is not the cake, it's the icing on the cake. 𝐉𝐷, if you're there, I want you to just share your story for 1 minute. Over to you, 𝐉𝐷.
Yeah, thank you, my chairman. I super celebrate you. Yeah, good evening, superstars. Like I always tell my team, this Asian rejection strategy software is a steal. What we are paying for it is undervalued. That's just what I tell them. Now, when you use this strategy, it's the best trading software I've ever seen in 4 years in this industry. It does 80% back-to-back, 80% winning rate. The risk to reward ratio is massive. Imagine you are using 5 naira to make 15 naira. Imagine you are using $2 to make $15. The lowest we have ever done on this strategy is 25 pips. There are times in a week when we are doing market overview, we see 455 pips, we see 735 pips. A lot of, I have some people that they have even made more than what they put in NextGen. So it is super amazing. The minimum pips we've seen so far is 15 to 25 pips. So I need you all to jump on this opportunity. And regardless of any package you are buying, you have access to this software. I will end with this. The software is a steal. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Thank you so much, 𝐉𝐷. 𝐉𝐷 is really excited about the trading. People are winning, especially with the strategies, about 80%. So you can see people do 6x their money in 2 months. So it's more like, I tell people, the opportunity to make 4x is great, don't get me wrong. The opportunity to leverage the 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐓 token is great. But you see, when you have a skill, you own it for life. So let's have 𝐉𝐷 Nwabude. Just so funny, I'm having 𝐉𝐷 at the same time. 𝐉𝐷 Nwabude is a team leader, is a sneeze away from team manager, one of the finest individuals, a veteran, a leader, somebody who's been able to have 10,000 people in the trading world from the other opportunity we're in. When he saw NextGen, he said to me, Francis, this is it. And of course, he took time to join. He did his due diligence, and eventually he jumped in. And he came in and he jumped all in. 𝐉𝐷, if you're there, 𝐉𝐷 Nwabude, please unmute yourself and share your testimony at 1 minute.
Hey, my leader, I celebrate you guys. I celebrate everyone on this call this evening. I'm a very excited person. When I heard about this opportunity initially, I was reluctant. I felt I've gotten everything I needed to know in Forex. To be honest, I was making money in the Forex industry. I was making money every day. But when I saw this opportunity and I took a deeper look into this opportunity, I saw something most people won't see. Guys, the tools are just like Jide said, the tools are mind-blowing. But again, I'm going to talk a little bit on building this business. Guys, if you take time to build this business to team leader, you can be rest assured to walk home every month with a minimum of €1,000. Guys, do the calculation. See the cost of things. €1,000 you take home every week. I can tell you this, it's guaranteed every week from the team bonuses, from the binary arrangement, and from the refer. You take a minimum of $1,000 home every week. I'm so excited about this opportunity, and then we can take this opportunity to the moon. I celebrate you, my leader.
Thank you so much, 𝐉𝐔𝐒𝐓. I see your excitement. Your excitement is quite contagious. Really excited. I remember, having shown this opportunity, he took his time, he looked at it, and of course, this young man is blazing the trail. He just got back from Port Harcourt, about to fly to Abuja. Just taking advantage of timing. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses value. So let's see if I have. Okay, at this junction, guys, I would like to pass this ball to an amazing gentleman. I remember getting started with this opportunity. I remember, I was skeptical, but you see, when you have somebody who knows the game, who knows the drill, and it was Steve Ever, he's on the call, I believe, that showed me this amazing opportunity. And of course, I might bring him up if there's time, but of course, I had access to House of Olympus, an amazing gentleman, really sacrificial. He paid the part and paved the cement that got me into NextGen. I'll never forget it. He's one of the finest leaders in the space. House of Olympus, if you're there, you can take it away.
Good evening, Mr. Francis. Good evening, everybody. I think it's been an amazing Zoom call. I've learned a whole lot from your way of teaching NextGen. You've done an amazing job, sir. Of course, I'm not surprised that you took us away, took us on that journey, showed us every single thing. And of course, you've done a brilliant job as always, Mr. Francis. Thank you very much, sir, for teaching us this night. I always love to learn and listen to you. You just have that special touch, to showing how unique what we have is in the space. Now, for those of us on the call, trust me, you see, when I found NextGen, I did something I had never done before, something I never thought would be possible, right, that I would do because of an opportunity. When I saw NextGen, it was a go for me. There was no coming back. The only way forward for me was forward. Especially this one. If you miss out on the opportunity to grab your market share, then that will be on you. Mr. Francis has done just every single thing. And if you're on here, the most selfish thing you can do, and I tell people, is to go out there and show as many people as possible what we have going on in here. Do that, and of course, the top will be your starting points. Thank you very much, Mr. Francis. I'll hand this over to you. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You always, hit it where it's needed. Thank you so much, House of Olympus. An amazing gentleman. I celebrate you, Victor. Thank you for all that you do. And then we have 𝐼𝐈𝐍𝐔𝐄𝐒 on the call. I'm going to bring in two ladies, Ifeoma and Nebo, and of course, Ada, get ready. We have a few more minutes. I can take as many. Just for you to hear from these credible leaders. 𝐼𝐈𝐍𝐶𝐂, an amazing leader. He's a powerhouse of leadership in Nigeria and all of Africa. If you're there, you can take it away.
Thank you very much, my Oga. I thank you. You really kill it tonight. I was just listening to you from the beginning to the end. It's an awesome presentation, an awesome training, sincerely. And I love working with you. I love listening to you. I like doing everything with you because I know your focus level is on another level. So now, for those who are here, welcome to another beautiful business. This may not be the kind that you've been doing before. This is a serious one. Listen, I've been in this space for a long time. I've never seen it on this scale. I've never seen the kind of leadership that we have, the kind of transparency, even the leaders that we are building in Nigeria, coming together in one business. Before you see one leader building and going, and other people are just like following. But we have leaders and we are working together as one, building. So you have a lot of helps. You listen to a lot of people, you different ways of presentation, different styles, different ways of doing business. I have a lot to say, but I have very little time. But all I want to tell you is to please get back to the person who asked you to be on this call, or the person who gave you this YouTube link, who gave you this video, because we uploaded this thing on our YouTube channel. Please get the link from the person and then register. Get in and then ask. Someone is asking for the tools that have been here for 3 months and you don't know where the tools are. Talk to your upline, the person that registered you. Ask the person questions. Let us be asking questions to the person. He put you into a business. There are tools for that business. You need to ask questions to get it. Ask questions, and then when you ask, because whosoever asks will always receive. Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Gold. Amazing, amazing leader. I want to take 2 ladies. 𝐉𝐈𝐌𝐄 is a team manager. It sneezes away from senior manager, one of the finest leaders, all the way from Port Harcourt. 𝐉𝐈𝐼𝐷, you've been unmuted. 1 minute, because we would like 𝐉𝐈𝐹𝐹 to close this call tonight. Is the very first senior manager, the whole of Africa. If you're there, 𝐉𝐈𝐼𝐷, quick, 1 minute.
Thank you, our leader, Francis. We thank you for the wonderful presentation. Honestly, NextGen is a place to go. I put my face on NextGen because I've seen value. I've seen vessels that can turn around our youths, especially the Forex trading aspect of it. Last week, when our boss, 𝐉𝐔𝐒, took us into a class in Port Harcourt, I said, wow, I'm going to put my brain to learn among the youths on this trading. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about NextGen. And we have put our hand and we're not going back. Thank you so much for a wonderful opportunity.
Thank you so much, Madam 𝐉𝐈𝐼𝐷. I have Adaize Onabuchi, team leader going senior manager. A sneeze away from senior manager. Ada, 1 minute before we bring in 𝐉𝐹𝐹.
Good evening, my amazing mentor. I'm always blown away every time you present the opportunity. Okay, I'm so glad to be a part of this platform. And the only thing I just want to tell everybody on this call this night is, if you are here and you're not yet a part of this moving train, please take advantage of the timing and positioning. Position yourself, because what we have in here is a gold mine that is still in the raw. So you need to be a part of it. Dig this gold, harness it, take advantage of it, not just for yourself, but for your generation to come, so you can secure a financial future for them. Thank you once again, my amazing leader. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you so much, Ada. We have 1 minute to 9 p.m. You want to get back to the person who got you on this call and tell them to get you started, not now, but right now.